Thanks, Brian. It's that time of year again, and March Madness is about to begin.
WFT Sports anchor Nicolette Jennings is here to talk about the start of the NCAA tournament.
Florida earned the chance to dance even though they lost the SEC tournament. The Gators are in the Lone Star State getting ready for tomorrow's big matchup. We'll have an update from the arena. Don't go anywhere. Sports is up next. Welcome back to sports. I'm Nicolette Jennings. Florida men's basketball is in Dallas as they begin NCAA tournament play Thursday night. The Gators waited patiently to find out who their first opponent would be, and they received that answer last night. Number 6 seed Florida will take on number 11 seed St. Bonaventure Thursday after the Bonnies beat UCLA in a playing game. WFT sports reporter Haley Singer is in Dallas covering the Gators throughout the first and second rounds of the tournament.
I'm outside the American Airlines Center right now, and it's a pretty quiet day as most coaches and players are inside the arena. The Gators arrived here yesterday and are currently inside having their open practice before their big game tomorrow. Florida is making its second straight NCAA tournament appearance under Gator head coach Mike White. The Gators closed their regular season with their best 3-game wins over fellow SEC opponents, including Auburn, Alabama, and Kentucky. But a 90-82 loss in the SEC quarterfinals stunted any momentum the team had built. And momentum is a key for the Gators, as we've seen in the past games. Meanwhile, St. Bonaventure already got their feet wet in tournament play Tuesday against UCLA. Earlier this week, Coach Mike White said this could be a huge disadvantage for Florida. The Bonnies are making their first NCAA tournament appearance since 2012 and yesterday received their first tournament win since 1970. The Bonnies and the Gators go at it tomorrow right here in the American Airlines Center with tip-off set for 9:57 Eastern Time. Haley Singer, WFT Sports.
Gator baseball had a big win on the diamond against in-state rival Florida State last night. Florida started off slow, but a change in the momentum helped the team pull off the win. The Seminoles led 4-1 by the bottom of the third inning, but the momentum shifted in the fifth inning when Florida scored 7 runs off of 5 hits. Jonathan India had a big hitting game with 2 home runs, scoring his first in the second inning and his second in the 8th inning. SEC play begins this weekend as the 16-3 Gators travel to South Carolina. The 2018 NFL free agency period is underway, and all of the Florida NFL teams are looking to fill gaps in the roster. Here's a look at who will be moving down to the Sunshine State to play professional football. Looking at the Miami Dolphins, wide receiver Danny Amendola will sign a 2-year, $24 million contract. Wide receiver Albert Wilson will sign a 3-year, $24 million deal. In order to get these 2 players, the Dolphins cut wide receiver Jarvis Landry, Ndamukong Suh, and Lawrence Timmons. Up in Jacksonville, the Jaguars will sign quarterback DJ Hayden to a 3-year, $19 million contract. They will also sign wide receiver Dante Moncrief to a 1-year deal. He's expected to get anywhere from $7 to $9.6 million. And recently announced guard Andrew Norwell will sign a 5-year, $60 million contract. This deal will make Norwell the highest paid guard in the NFL. Allen Robinson and Aaron Colvin were traded to make room for Hayden and Moncrief. Meanwhile, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers announced today they are expecting to sign defensive tackle Bo Allen. And they were one of 3 teams looking to sign outside linebacker Trent Murphy, but he will now play for the Buffalo Bills. And spring practice for the Florida football team officially begins Friday. One of Coach Mullen's biggest priorities was to establish the team's leaders through the creation of a leadership council, whose members were voted on by the team. Wide receiver Josh Hammond was one of the players selected, and he says it meant a lot to him to be chosen by his teammates.
It means a lot. I'm a guy that comes into work every day with the same mindset, just to try to get better and try to help our team get better. So to know that those guys look at me as a leader and you would look to me to depend on me in a way to help guide us in the right path means a lot for me, and just let me know that I'm doing something right for our team.
Other members of the council include Felipe Franks, CeCe Jefferson, Martez Ivy, Ciante Lewis, Chauncey Gardner Jr., David Reese, and RJ Raymond. These players meet once a week to discuss the team's attitude and any possible issues. Fans have the chance to see these players and the rest of the team at 2 open practices taking place on Friday and Saturday. So are you guys excited about the opportunity to be able to watch the football team practice?
I am so excited, and I think my dad is actually going to come down. My dad is just going to come down and watch it with me, and it's just going to be a great day, to watch it with him.
I'm as well. We've got, a month away, so
Yep.
they've got some time to improve, and we'll see what they got to showcase then.
We'll all get to see it at the big orange and blue game.
Absolutely. All right, Nicolette Jennings, thank you.
Thanks.